Okay, so I have mounted the compressor up here. Okay, so the AC condenser is mounted under here. And hi everybody, welcome to my channel. I'm Anna. This is my van Vanna, and I invite you to join me on my journey to convert Vanna into a camper van. Come see what I'm working on today. So good morning. So this morning, I want to tackle putting the Maxx Fan on the ceiling. But before I do that, I want to kind of use the box to measure out my air conditioning, which is the Undermount air conditioning. I'm gonna need to come up with some bracket to fix it under the van, and I need a way to raise it up to the ceiling to hold it in place. My jack that I use for my water tank is not getting it up high enough, so I want to put it on a box. So two things I need to do today is install that Maxx Fan and see if I can plan out mounting the Undermount air conditioning underneath the van. So let me get to work. So I got this mounted up on the board, and to measure this, it's over it's actually over 2 inches clearance from the ceiling, and that's at a low point there. So that's a good amount of space. It definitely doesn't come down below the tire, and it's definitely not lower than my gray tank, and it's definitely over this thing right here. So this is good. So I'm gonna see if I can bracket it here. I'm a plan to bracket it here, mount it here. Okay, on this side, the other side, it's a little different because the rib here is shorter. So I like this right here on the tire. I can't exactly use it because of the ridges on it, what make it flat. So I went too low to buy one. So the plan is to do the same technique, like maybe fit it up with that hole right there, and okay, here's the plan. I kind of marked it up there where these brackets will go. So planning on utilizing this hole right there. This hole, I'm gonna use that hole and bracket it onto this. And another one right here in the middle, and another one down here on this end. So that's the plan. On the other side, so today is day 2 of trying to mount my Undermount AC. So I spent the whole day yesterday, got to the point where I could actually mount it. To come to find out that the hose that I'm putting on the side of the AC, turns out that those are sort of like weeping hose. They're like weep hose, draining hose for the condenser here. So now I'm about to square A. New day, and I have another approach in mind where I will use a flat bar and hang hang this bracket right here. So the bracket that came with it, that I didn't think that I could use it because I didn't want to mount it to the frame of the vehicle. So now I'm going to get a bar and hang this on the bar. See how that works. So this is what I'm doing. I'm creating a bracket. This is going to sit on the top, so it will be resting on these brackets, which will be mounted to the side channel, the channel wall underneath the van. So this would be the top, and the other bracket will sit on top of this. So give it a little bit of stability. So I'm going to try to make another hole, so it'll be 2 here and 2 on the side. Hey, it's another day, and I am going to continue on with mounting this condenser under my van. This is day number 3. Day number 1 was kind of like a waste, kind of. So I had to go back to square A on day number 2. So all of yesterday, I spent, creating the bracket to utilize the mounting piece that came with the unit. And I don't think I could use it at first because it was on the front and back end instead of the side. And the way the ProMaster van is set up, the back end was facing the exhaust, and I didn't want to nail it through my floor, so I didn't think I could use it. But I think I found a way to use it, and let me show you what I have. Okay, you guys, so this is what I have so far. So I created this bracket right here, and what it is a L-shaped bracket on both sides attached to the rib of the vehicle, and I got a flat bar to lay on top of the L bracket, and this right here is the piece that came with this unit. It mounts into these 4 holes with these holes right here, and it's hanging on my bar, which is on the L bracket. So the L bracket is attached to the van with this bolt right here, and all of these screws that I have on here, just only one on this one, which worked out because I needed to bend it slightly. Anyway, all of these have locked tight on the thread so that they won't unravel, or it will. This one hasn't been done yet because it's not. This is attaching the this one. It's not done permanently yet, but this is what I have. And back to the bending, the shifting of this bar. That one nut allowed me to do that. And as we are drilling into the van, these holes sometimes do not line up. When everything is said and done, it's not exactly where we want the hole to be. It may shift just ever so slightly, and just that ever so slightly shift could make a difference in putting our manufactured brackets up. So I spent all day building this thing and installing it. I just have to emphasize that. And to make matters worse, this L bracket right here, you cannot put another hole. I was drilling to put a hole in here to put on this one, because I wanted two holes on this. It worked out that I had one, but I wanted 2, and I was trying to put a hole in this thing, and I'm looking, and my drill bit is drilling down. I mean, it would not put a hole in it. So these particular brackets, I have to utilize the holes that is there because there's no putting a hole in it. Now this one right here, I could put a hole, and I did so on one occasion. But anyway, this is what I've got today, and today I'm going to work on the other side. This is just one side, one whole day for making and attaching this bracket for one side of this condenser. Anyway, I'll keep you posted. Okay, so here is my my final bracket that I made. Bracket here that came with the unit is locked tight down, although it is sitting on top of the bar. So I'm gonna put this in here. All I have to do is get the L bracket onto my cross member, and I can Loctite one side down, but I'm waiting for the spacer on the other side. So let me get this up. Okay, so the AC condenser is mounted under here, and it's about, this is the bracket that goes very close to the top on this end, but it is a 2-inch allowance for air intake, and you know, air can go in to the side. Got this side up and down. From this angle. Look at that. Here. I don't know if I'm getting a good angle with that. So all I have to do now is Loctite it down on the 4 nut on this end and the 4 nuts on the other end, and any other screw that I miss. I'm Loctiting the thread, and I think this is it. Not going anywhere. Here I have got the spacer, so all I gotta do is slip it in here, and go ahead and put the thread locker on there while I have it out. Alright, let me get this done. Okay, I got this on my jack. I managed to jack it up, and I think I marked out where this should go. But anyway, my carriage bolt need to go through this cross member, and so I need space behind the cross member to catch the nut. And so I'm gonna see if I can make it work. But this is as far to the left under this fan that I think I want to get it, and I marked it out where I would the hole that I need to go. All right, let me see if I can get something done. Okay, so I have to drill straight through here, being careful not to, well, it's down low enough, so I just need to drill straight through from this side, straight through to the other side. So let me get started with that. Okay, so I have mounted the compressor up here. Behind there, the condenser. Behind there. We talked about that earlier. So now all I have to do now is, aside from permanently affixing the wedge behind this bracket, is to go ahead and wire up all of this stuff. Alright, and that would be on another video.